Guys, Greg with Cement Test Equipment, and you're checking out our model 22-400 Consistometer, 22,000 pounds, 400 degrees Fahrenheit, maximum capability. So I'm going to show you around the back a little bit so you get to view the back first. See our touch screen, you've got your pressure gauges. Down here, externally, we've got your water and air hookups and our air operated valve. This unit is outfitted with a pressure control. Pressure control is optional to get. It is a benefit as it gives you pressure data and also a pressure curve so that you may plot and get the pressure curve if you want. Also, here's your power connector, UPS, jumper. You've got your external power for printer or touchscreen. Control box power, and here's your control box, which contains the processing power for the unit. This board has I think about 1.5 gig processor, so you get quick speed on the touchscreen and while you're using the data acquisition software, which is the Cement Lab software. So I'll go into that a little bit more here in just a second. Okay, so on our front panel, you've got our main pressure gauge, we've got our air pressure coming in, air regulator, and air to pump pressure gauge there. This is where you control the pump. Usually it's set to auto. On this unit it is automatic, so you may set that to auto. And if not, you have on and off position, so you can manually use the pump. Down here is your oil. This is how you fill and drain the unit. It's simply a three-way switch. Go up for fill and down for drain. Of course, you've got to use that in conjunction with your pressure release valve. So down here you've got your calibrator connector, a little spot for your USB stick if you want to download your data onto that stick and transfer that via USB stick. You do get one of those with the instrument, and your power and heater switch. So, and of course our touchscreen here is a 12-inch ELO touchscreen. Never had any problems with this. It's a real rugged workhorse of a touchscreen, so it takes a lot of beating. Not literally, but figuratively. So, okay, on our deck we've got a nice little tray here for you to set PopMax tools, other oily things that you don't want getting everywhere. That helps kind of minimize mess. And of course, this is our pressure vessel with a cap on, thermocouple in place. So, and of course, here's your thermocouple connector. All right, going down to the bottom. And down here, I want to show you how easy it is to maintain the instrument. You've got, of course, your regular automotive oil filter. You just spin that on and off. Here's a reservoir. You can see where your oil level is just by reading this sight glass. And also right here is your high pressure filter assembly. So inside of here is a small high pressure filter that needs to be cleaned out pretty frequently. So depending on the number of tests and what type of test you use. Here's our external cooling jacket. You can use anything you want. I believe this is stainless coil, so you can use water or anything else you need to run cooling on it. Also down here is our magnetic drive system. This is our outer magnet here, and let's see, I can get in there. I think you can see back there is your pump and your air operated valve, and your motor is back there too. So anyway, it's pretty simple. You know, these doors are well built, so it's not a whole lot of trouble maintaining those items down there. So the unit is on wheels, and the dimensions you can get off our data sheet. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go into the software a little more and show you just a little bit on viewing a test. For example, I'm going to choose a new file and go ahead and data 3, for example. We proof test these in before we ship them, of course. We run cement samples in them and make sure that they are operating to standard. So you can export the data, you can network these computers to your company network, for example, or you can simply take the raw data and download it into your own spreadsheets if you want to, and create your own display, your own charts, for example. Or you may just simply use the printer that is installed on the machine, that comes with the machine, and directly print out your results. You can put in your company logo, for example, and you can select different parameters that you want to show up on your printout. So it's fairly easy to do. I won't go into greater detail here. Here's your data stream, for example. Your temperature, pressure, and consistency, of course, time. And that's what your graph looks like. And so you simply need to hit print when a test is done, and it'll print out a chart for you. So go ahead and exit that. We can go to instrument setup. I'll show you a little bit here how to go in and calibrate consistency. It's a fairly simple operation. You go in with your calibrator and set your calibrator on top of here and your pot mech, and you can enter in the value, low value and a high value, and then you can verify your calibration by changing the weights. So pretty simple to do. There's not much to it there. I'm going to head out of here. Temperature and pressure, you've got to have calibrators for those, certified calibrators. You can either have us come out and do that, or I believe you can buy them from us too. Okay, over here, cool time, automatic cooling. When a test is finished, you have all those selections. You can change your sample rate if you want more data points. Temperature units are changeable, and your pressure units. So, and you can also archive your data and auto export. Those are just additional file saving capabilities that you can use on the software. So, all right, and I'll go to test setup. If you're familiar with any of our other instruments, or UCAs, or gas migration, or RP consistometers, it's the same deal, really. You just hit your graph, put in your temperature, ramp time. You can put in as many segments as you want, and of course your final should be a soak step. So verify it on the screen or change it. And once that's done, you can also, on this instrument, we have automatic pressure control, so you can go in and put your pressure ramp profile in there too. So pretty easy stuff. Once that is done, you may start a test, and if I hit start test now, you can hear it click on, the motor's running. I don't have it. I don't have anything going on inside there though, so, but I just kind of wanted to show you what your live testing screen looks like. So of course ignore the numbers, because those will be different. However, this is where you control shutdown. You can shutter down time or thickness or BC. Here's your pressure, temperature, motor, live chart. Of course you can't see anything right now, but in real time you'll be able to see the curves form or develop as your test goes on, and test setup just kind of goes over your testing parameters that you programmed in there. So stop test. All right, thanks for visiting. I just wanted to give a brief introductory video to this. This instrument does come with spares and accessories. It comes with everything you need in the crate to get up and running immediately and start producing results. So don't forget the optional pressure control, and if you have any other further questions, you can visit our website, ctetulsa.com, and download more info there. So, okay, thank you for visiting.